Well, we are here in Maribor, third round of the season. Always pretty exciting time because it's a track we know, it's a track that the riders have been experienced, it's a hill they know, and conditions are obviously changing. There is a bit of modification, but I mean, pretty dry so far, so the pace will be pretty intense. I was saying actually to the boys, it was my first ever World Cup podium back in 2000 here, and my last also World Cup victory back in 2009. So it's only, what, 12 years back? So it's not that long ago.
Looks exciting, very little bit different already, which is sweet, and just classic back to hard pack Maribor with rocks everywhere.
When was the first time you raced here?
2010, so a lot of years ago, making me feel old, man. Yeah, on one of the World Cups, I think it was the second one, we had like a section, full, I guess, an enduro section. Oh, enduro boy! Where you could cut inside, and it was like pretty obviously wet and slippery on the routes. Now they've kind of moved it 10 meters over to a fresh-ish section. It still crosses the old racetrack, but there's a bit of dirt, a few new undulations, and looks like if you can straighten her out, it's pretty straight-lined and fast. So it's definitely going to be, it's always really hard in Maribor as well with the light. Like you have such bright light from the sun coming through the trees, and it's real patchy and it's real dark, like you just can't see anything. So it definitely becomes difficult when you're in practice and then getting ready for race run with trying to go as fast as you can, but you can barely see where all the holes are and what's happening in front of you. So it's a good one though.
Yeah, it looks like we've got a new fresh section coming up, which is pretty cool. You know, it's really good grade, and like all the kind of undulating holes in here are really fun to ride, so I'm pretty excited about it.
Can you tell us what this section was like last year?
Yeah, it was like real slippery, kind of rooty, awkward turn here, and then tried to yank over a hole. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a whole lot warmer and a whole lot drier, but yeah, it's a real tight turn here now and then into like a cool fresh section, so should be good.
Well, the sections here in Maribor are all pretty fast, so yeah, they taped it new, so it's all like still kind of a soft ground, but I think it won't be fresh for long. Well, this section here last year was, I think, quite rough. And also a bit slippery still, the routes. So yeah, now it's all fresh, and yeah, I hope it's better.
It's pretty similar, just some fresh sections for this year, but we're near the top section, so I'll see what's in the bottom, but so far it's looking good. Some stuff similar to home. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, the rock garden it's a technical piece, probably the most technical bit of the track. You have to be so precise, know where you're going. Trusting that you just have to come in like 100% and get your braking perfect at the start of the rock garden, so you have the perfect speed. It's a piece that you have to have dialed in come race day.
They've done a lot of changes. The top bit's all loamy, nice and fresh, and yeah, we're just on the bottom section now.
There was a couple of injuries last year.
Yeah.
That super sketchy gap.
Yeah, it was just that one gap, wasn't it, that was taking a lot of people out. Those that went for it were feeling pretty confident. It was a massive gap. And like the landing wasn't very forgiving at all, so personally, I'm gonna not stress on anything like that.
Yeah, it was cool. We came in below, there's a tree up there, and we came below it, and there was like a off-camera route. And this year we come above. I'd say the turn's tighter, but you're gonna have like more speed because you're dropping in from higher. So I think you'll see the lips hard packed this year. It was soft last year. We come from above. I think It's still a big gnarly gap, but I think it'll be a lot easier for most people.
The gap here, it looks pretty big. I saw people doing the wet, so I'm probably gonna have to suck up and do it if it's dry, but overall the track looks really fun. They've got a lot of new bits and they've got some older bits, but they've kind of left in all the good older bits, so they've done really well. Yeah, I think I'll have to pull it. Everyone else is gonna do it. That's how it works at World Cup. Someone does it, then everyone does it, and you're like, okay, we're in that boat now, but it's gonna definitely get the heart pumping a little bit more, so yeah, we'll see how we go.
Yeah, I raced here last year. I win the first World Cup and I finished second on the second round. The new track is really cool. We have some new fresh parts. It's really amazing. I think it will be really cool to ride.
I think it's great. I think it's awesome that they're putting a lot of effort into build some new sections and even tape it a bit differently. They're definitely passionate about downhill. They've had a few races leading up to it and they were kind of aware that they have to change the track. So, well, from what I remember, yeah, it's one of the fastest kind of wood sections. Things are coming up quick. I obviously haven't raced here in 10 years, but my memory is still there. It's super fast. It's awesome, you know.
Everyone rides so fast these days, and if you get a bike park track that doesn't move, doesn't change each run, the speed just gets. And it's so hard pack and fast. We haven't had any rain. Hopefully there might be some forecast, but we'll see. In 2010 there was no hard pack bike park turns. Yeah, I can't remember what I did. Like, I think I caught my pedal and my foot came off and I flipped over the bars and ended up just sliding down this like bobsleigh track on my back.
Are you okay?
It was quite cool, and you were there to capture the moment.
So this is the brook tree, is it?
That's the brook tree.
I mean, that's as wild as it gets, isn't it? Fast, worst entrance possible, and he's trying to get, you say he's trying to get close to this with his head. What's the angle in that video you showed me?
Right here.
Is it? Do you want me to recreate it?
You should.
This is what it's like being brook. So you go high up here, yeah? And this is all horrible. And then just...